Hey guys, Mrs. C here. So I was out last week, but I had a few of you request week 8. So I'm going to go over really quick my tutor notes that I planned out for the substitute that I had. I didn't actually do these in class, so I don't know if this is what she ended up doing because she's also a tutor as well. So I don't know if this is what she ended up doing, but I'll go over what I had written out to do. And you'll have to forgive me because I didn't actually do it, so I will be looking at my notes a lot. So for timeline, we did just all of our hand motions for that. So we had the Council of Nicaea. So you got an N-C-N, Council of Nicaea. And then Augustine with an A of Hippo, an H. Jerome completes the Vulgate because it was the Latin Bible. Visigoths sack Rome. And then the Middle Ages, so dividing down the middle, circa 450 to circa 1500, however you want to do that. And then Council of Chalcedon. And then we have Western, I'm trying to remember my brain today. So Western Roman Empire falls to barbarians, like that. So that was what we had done for timeline. For math, we I had written down to do popcorn. So we had them squat down on the floor, and when we got to the circled number, we jumped on that circled number. But they had to stay squatting the other times. So that was a fun way instead of just jumping, because we've only done jumping, so that's why I switched it up. Then we went on to history, and I did pictograph words because it lent itself really well to pictograph words. So for, let's see, for Henry Clay, I just wrote an HC, and for worked out, I did like a stick figure lifting weights, so he was working out. The Missouri Compromise, so I drew just a little Missouri picture, the shape of the state there. For Union, I had like 2 circles intertwined like this, kind of like we do the United Kingdom, like that. And then slave, I drew shackles. And then free, I drew broken shackles. So I would take out a word and then write the pictograph for that up there. So that was history. For Latin, we did our Latin lions again because the kids really loved that. And this week, because it's week 9 for us, we switched from vocab words to Latin words, or from vocab words to Latin rules. So we did our Latin lions again, just went through the words again. Our lions say the Latin and our humans say the English, so we went over those a few times. For the circulatory system, these were a little bit harder to do a hand motion for because they're pretty tiny, like they're tiny little things and you can't necessarily point to a spot on your body. So we did our funny voice sticks with or action sticks. I've got both of them in there, so it just kind of depends on what the kids pick. For English, it was to raise this week, so we started with our hands like this. So we said to raise, raises, raised, raising, raised. So then they just said that, and then you can do 2 hands, you can do 1 hand, you can lift your leg if you think you can do that. Anything you can raise, you can do that. So we did that for to raise. And then for geography, we just point and said, then we pointed and repeated, then we said it and we drew a shape. For Kansas, we drew a square. For Oklahoma, we drew a star. For Austin, a circle, or Texas, a circle, excuse me. Colorado, a triangle, and New Mexico, a heart. And so then we erased those individually and said them on one more time with the capital and the state. So that's what we did for last week. Well, I say we. That's what I had planned for them to do last week. Again, I'm not exactly sure what went on, but my daughter was there and she still enjoyed it, so that was good. So yeah, that's really all I have for last week. Hopefully for those of you looking for week 8, that'll give you some help and will encourage you while you're planning. And now I'm going to do week 9 video. So I'll see you in that one. Bye!